Hi, Stronger Seniors. My name is Ann Pringle Burnell, and we're going to be doing just a quick 10-minute workout today. It's going to be an evening stretch, so you can use it at any time during the day. But, you know, usually people put out morning stretch programs and stuff to get your body moving, and this one will be to really kind of chill out the body and stretch and get into a nice, comfortable posture to then sleep, you know, and restore and rejuvenate. So hopefully it's taking us into that restore and rejuvenate mode, okay? So if you like the video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And also we do have a membership channel for longer videos, and that's $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime, and you can go over to the membership and learn about that. Okay, thanks. And we're gonna get started. So I want you to sit up nice and tall, or you can do this standing, but it's a little bit more restful seated. You're gonna take your hands and hold onto the front of the chair and fold forward. And then when you come back up, you're going to just take one arm and reach it back, okay? Fold forward, and then take one arm and reach it back. Kind of like a little backstroke. So fold forward, one arm and reach it back, and fold forward. One arm and reach it back. Fold forward and stretch. Now this time, see if you can follow that hand with your eyes. Like, oh, I'm gonna follow it going back. Take it down. Look, look, look. And take it down. And follow it. And take it down. And follow it back. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and lean forward. Scoot forward. Bring your leg out in front, and you're going to lift those toes up. I'll turn a little sideways so you can see the angle. And then I'm going to slide down this leg. Let's say, you know, you went for a walk today, or you went to Costco or something. It's the same thing. And then you just walked all over the place, and, you know, your ankles and your calves did their workout, but then you never stretched afterwards, right? So you can lean on the other thigh, either with your hand or with your forearm, and just keep approaching the stretch. Slide down. See if you're getting any closer to those shoelaces. Okay. One more. Awesome. Okay. Now, does that leg feel a little bit stretched out? Maybe the calf, maybe the hamstring, maybe the low back? All right, so we're going to go ahead and point and flex, point and flex. Just get all the blood and stuff that tends to pool down with gravity, right? If we sit and watch TV or something, then pump it back up into the heart. So we're getting ready to lie down, right? Okay, so let's go over to the other side. You can just do it here, but I want you to see that I'm going further and further, hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to reach my leg out. It can keep a slight bend in the knee, and you want to actually pull those toes up, so there is a held flexion there. And then I lean forward, I'm like, oh, I feel a stretch already in the middle of my hamstring. So I'm like, oh, okay, when I approach and I feel that little tug, I'm gonna go back up. And there's a thing about exhaling when you go into a stretch, that if you exhale when you go into a stretch, you're not making your muscles think you're gonna do something hard, right? If you think, you're like, oh, I'm gonna tense up before I stretch, that's not a great thing. And that's what your body thinks when you hold your breath. It's like it wants to tense up. So go ahead and exhale, but you knew that, didn't you? Lean a little bit more forward. Is it getting easier? I don't know. Is it? Right? Did that initial stretch that I felt here, it kind of moved. Oh, it was down in my calf, then it was in my low back. So you might find that initial, where you feel the tension or the restriction, move around a little bit. And just notice. It's not a big deal. Right? And every day it changes. So we do this video like on a Tuesday night. You're like, oh, my calves are really tight. And then you do this video on a Sunday night, and you're like, oh, it's my low back today, or my neck, or, right? Things move around. We might have some chronic tension in different places. Can be from injury, can be from habitual movement, can be from imbalances in the muscles. So we want to make sure we get to all the body parts, right? So let's sit up tall and then reach across to your opposite inner ankle, okay? And then come up and turn back. So you're going down and up, reach behind you like, oh, I left something on the table behind me, right? Sit tall and reach down, getting a little rotation and a little flexion. Sit tall and come up. Last one. Reach around behind you and look. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. Cross and stretch. Open. Cross and stretch. Open. Okay, can we go further? Can we go down? Even touching the shoe. Right? Getting some mobilization there. Some rotation in the shoulder girdle and the thoracic spine, upper spine. Right? And down. You know, now that all the cars have that screen on the front, people are like backing up like this. You used to have to go, here I come, right? So we don't have that function anymore if we don't turn and stretch like that, right? Okay, so let's get the neck and area. Put your fingertips here behind your ears, and I want you to fold those elbows forward, and then lift your heart up. You can just lift the chin a little bit. And fold. Do a little back bend, arch. And fold. I like to call this one the sunflower, and this is the middle of your sunflower, your sternum there. Okay, not your nose. So you're lifting that heart up, open your little sunflower petals. I'm open to the sun. And open. One more. Good. So we're going to go ahead and stretch the shoulders and the arms a little bit. I want you to grab a hold of the chair here. And if you can grab a hold of the back of the chair or somewhere near the back. And then you're going to actually hold on as you lift and turn away. So hold on and lift and turn away. So I'm going to hang on to there and twist. When we do this on the wall, it's, press against the wall and turn away. It's to stretch this, pec area. Do one more single pec stretch. Okay. And then the other side. So we're doing one side at a time in case there's some differences, right? Stretch. I'm trying to stretch this. Okay. You can hold the back of the chair. It depends on your shoulder range of motion, right? Okay. So now I'm going to hang on to the chair and I'm going to lean forward and stretch. So my arms are back and I'm kind of leaning forward. Getting a nice pull. Let me just turn this a little bit angled so you can see. Hang on to the back of the chair. This is a pretty thick chair too. And I'm diving forward with my heart. Okay. You can even hold the bottom here and lean. One more time. Good. All right. Let's do a little bit of eagle stretch to finish out. Inhale out. I'm going to cross my elbows here. Now, if you have the flexibility to interlace your hands, you can. If you don't, just point those fingers up and kind of hug your elbows together, okay? fold them down and fold them up. Fold them down and poke them up. Fold them down. If you've done our yoga video, you know you can grab a towel and hold those hands together, connected by a towel. Good. And then we open. You remember which elbow was on top, right? Swing the other way. Okay. Ooh, I'm tighter on this side, so there's no hope of getting my those hands together, right, or interlacing my thumbs or anything. So pull down. Right. If you've had some shoulder injuries, then, when it heals, or if you've had surgery or anything, there's maybe some scar tissue. So doing some gentle shoulder stretches, down and up. All right, let's wave it out and crisscross. One, out, and crisscross the other. Out, crisscross. One, out, crisscross the other, and one more time on each side, crisscross. Bringing those hands up. Okay, good. And shake out those shoulders. Let's do a little bit of stretch through the low back, okay? And we'll finish out. So we're going to tilt forward, go up on tiptoe, and release. Tilt forward, and I'm going to actually reach back on the chair and go up on tiptoe. Okay, so here, reach back, lean that chest forward. So we're doing that chest stretch and a low back stretch. Up on tiptoes and get into your low back, and one more time. Stretch. Okay, inhale up and exhale down. Good, and we'll make a little series of these one stretch videos so that you can get different little evening stretches or morning stretches, however you choose to use it, and take that 10-minute time after you go out for a walk or do your exercises for the day, to take that time to stretch. Thanks for joining me, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.